Hello, Grumpy Old Fart here. I am doing a movie review of Soylent Green, and it's a 1973 movie, dystopian thriller. This is a classic. Everybody loved this movie. It was brilliantly done. The cast, everybody in here is a big name star. Charlton Heston, Lee Taylor Young, Edward G. Robinson, Chuck Connors is in this, the rifleman. Go check out the video there. Joseph Cotton, Dick Van Patten is in this. So many big name stars and quality acting, really well written. This is not an uplifting movie, but it's got a lot of good action, a lot of good scenes. It has a plot that keeps you guessing. This takes the funny thing is this movie takes place in 2022, which by the way is only 2 years from now, and it deals with overpopulation, the greenhouse effect, which I guess now they call it climate change. They keep changing their story there. Pollution, food and water shortages, euthanasia, lots of food shortages. There's housing shortages, which means that only the rich can afford apartments. And they have, this is here and love this, to make the apartments more appealing, they have concubines that live in the apartments. They call them furniture. So you get an apartment and there's a girl there, you know. The government is putting out food called Soylent, and they have different versions. The latest one is called Soylent Green. Nobody really knows what's in it. Nobody really cares. And it kind of goes along with that, because if you're starving, do you really wonder where the food comes from as long as you get the food, you know? It makes for an interesting conspiracy. There's a cop in here named Thorne, played by Charlton Heston, and he's investigating a conspiracy that he has discovered, dealing with oceanographic studies on plankton and things like that, which is where they believe the Soylent is coming from, and it's a long involved thing. He's investigating this, and because his friend goes and he volunteers for euthanasia, to be, suicide, voluntary suicide kind of thing. It's not my thing. I'm just saying. At any rate, he tries to follow and see what happens to these bodies, and then he finds out what the secret ingredient to Soylent Green is. It's very well done. The ending is classic. With such really big name stars, Charlton Heston, Lee Taylor Young, Edward G. Robinson, you cannot go wrong. Chuck Connors is in this. He plays a bad guy. You cannot go wrong with so many big name stars, and you have a quality plot, a quality script to go with it. Again, you can't go wrong with that. And it is a really, really good movie. If you get the opportunity to watch it, I highly recommend it. Soylent Green from 1973. You folks have a good day. God bless one and all.